2 people are in hospital with critical injuries after an early morning welfare check escalated into an officer-involved shooting. As Shauna Hunt tells us, police say they arrived on scene to a man attacking a woman inside a condo unit.
It all happened up on the 3rd floor of this Unionville condo complex here in Markham, and it appears the woman's life was saved in the nick of time thanks to a neighbor who called 911 and the quick response by York police.
When our officers arrived at the unit, they located a male actively attacking a female.
A resident of this condo building tells us neighbors on the 3rd floor were jolted out of bed around 4:30 in the morning by commotion coming from a nearby unit.
They just mentioned that they heard really loud screams, and that's how they woke up, because it was really early in the morning and everyone was deep asleep. And so they woke up with the screams. They called 911.
When police arrived on scene, they located a woman suffering from serious stab wounds, and shortly after, one officer opened fire, hitting the man at least once.
First aid was administered to both parties until paramedics arrived, who then transported them to a trauma center with life-threatening injuries.
The province's Special Investigations Unit is now focusing on that interaction with police, what led the officer to fire their gun, and if the use of force was justified.
The nature of the interaction is under investigation. All I can tell you at this point in time is that police heard sounds coming from outside of the unit. They entered the unit. A short time later, one officer discharged his firearm and the man was struck.
At last check, the man remains in life-threatening condition, while the woman who underwent surgery is now stable. The relationship between the two is still unknown, but some neighbors tell us they have heard yelling coming from a 3rd floor unit before. The SIU has now assigned 3 investigators and 3 forensic investigators to the case, while York police are also conducting a parallel criminal investigation into the violent attack on the woman.
It's important to know that there is no threat to public safety, as this is an isolated incident and there is no outstanding suspects.
Now, I'm told the officers who responded to this disturbance call, they did not have body-worn cameras. Right now, the SIU and York police are asking anyone who saw something or heard something to contact them. In Markham, Shauna Hunt, City News.